Welcome back to the channel, guys, and absolutely those beautiful, lovely lady subscribers. Thanks for coming back for another video. It's not an unboxing this time. It's not doing a restoration or a custom. It's National Day of Giving. Hot Wheels. DrivenDreams.org. Send your count. Give some cars to children or anybody in your neighborhood, and put a smile on someone's face. That's what I'm doing Friday night, Halloween. That's right, Simple Customs. We're going to give out over 200 cars. So far, the card count is girls, 40, let me focus, 44 cars for the girls, 57 for the boys, and 30 miscellaneous. When I run out, 131 cars total. So right now, I got 131 cars to give out, but we're going to the store today and tomorrow. We're going to see if we can pick up another 70 cars to make the total about 200. We'll see. My mother-in-law said she's going to pitch in and get 50 cars, so that'll be 250 cars for Halloween. As I said before, I got Harrison, Tim and Christy's little boy down the street. I get Alex's two kids down the street. I give them special packages and little gift baskets of 10, 15 cars a piece in there. That will bring my total around 250. Plus we got Trevor's little girl. We give some stuff to her. We got Brittany's little boy. We give stuff to her. We got the other little kids around the corner. And we're going to put a lot of smiles on people's faces. So I'll give my count after, but give the Hot Wheels, give them away, all your extra cars. That says, look it over here. Now it's I'm cleaning the pegs. This right here is going to be a bonus, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to give that away. This is pretty much all clean, but those are the cars I keep for customs. These are my cars. Get some customs cars in the drawer that I keep for customs over here. For customs over here, I got a few more. I'm just gonna keep these. These are for special. This is for Trevor's little girl. I'll keep those. I don't want to give those and run out, and then I don't have nothing to give her because I don't think she's coming over here for Halloween. Daughter will see her later on and give her those two cars. Courtesy of Steve Young. Mr. Young donated several cars to the cause. Much appreciated, Mr. Young. I appreciate you. One of the best guys in the community. A lot of great guys in this community. I can go on and on and on. I named a few before, but I know I'm going to forget somebody, and that's what it's all about in this community. Share and take care of other people. I still got a lot of boxes over here that I haven't mailed out to people, and it's I'm just getting my stuff organized. Boxes are all over the place. You know who you are. Plus, I got another 1.5 mile long list of other community people that I haven't even mentioned yet. They don't even know if they're getting cars, but it's going to be a while. But I'll get there. I'll get there. Hopefully, after the holidays, I got some work doing on the house. I got to start, and then we'll start going balls to the wall. Customizing. I got some cars I gotta do over here. I gotta do I'm gonna do a big ginormous charity event, and my friend Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, his father Ray Thompson owns Upstate Karate. The Thompson family owns Upstate Karate. They're UFC fighter, trained martial artist. He is a UFC fighter along with Mr. Weston Wilson. He fought in Shanghai, China a month ago. Good friends of mine, they fight down Upstate Karate. I go see them 3-4 nights a week anyway. My son-in-law is an MMA fighter. He's fighting November 15th. But I'm doing a big charity event. Here's what I'm doing. I'm making 10 gases, and I'm making 10 cyclones. 20 cars. I gotta talk to Uncle Paulie Paula, for watching this. I know I got your box coming, but Uncle Paulie will make me some decals. I hope it's going to be a big charity event. I'm going to make I want some upstate karate cars and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson cars, and we are going to bring them down to upstate karate, and we're going to raise money. $900, $450 on each set of cars, $45 a piece, and one chase car. We're gonna sell at $60. So hopefully we'll raise over $900, close to $1,000, and we'll use that money to give some unfortunate kid 2 months worth of karate lessons. I think 300, 3, 6, 9, 3 months. They're $300 a month. Some unfortunate kid that can't afford karate lessons, we're going to try to sneak him in 3, 6, 9, 12, maybe 4 months of karate lessons. I'll throw some other of my customs in that I already made, and that Uncle Paulie made me decals for. I'll throw them in the mix. So we'll try to generate about $1,200 and give some unfortunate kid or kids $600 lessons a piece, or one unfortunate kid. We'll see how it goes. I might even throw a bunch of my other customs in there to try to make it an even 2,000, and help a couple of unfortunate kids that can't afford karate lessons, and they'll enjoy 4 months worth of lessons at Upstate Karate. And I talked to Mr. Thompson about that, and Stephen likes the idea, and we'll see what we can do and put some more smiles on people's faces. That's what it's all about. Like I said, and then in the future, I might do it every couple of months, make 10 or 20 customs, and put a couple more kids into karate lessons, and have them learn self-defense and self-discipline. That's what it's all about. Teach these kids values in life, and that's a big thing in today's world. A lot of these kids, they got to develop values, and these young parents, get your kids into sports. Get your kids. It's not all about always school. School is very important. Education, very important, and a trade, so you can get ahead in life, and you get an annuity plan, you get a pension. That's the big thing. When you get older, you can't live on Social Security alone. You need a pension. You need an annuity program where you're getting 10, 12% on your money over the course of 30 years, and you can come home with a package of $800,000, $1 million when you retire. That's what it's about. You'll be able to buy a nice house, buy furniture, buy a nice car, go on vacation and set up. That's what it's all about. These young kids today, they got to think of the future. It's about the future. That's what I instill into my daughter. She's 26 years old, and this is what I put into her head and tell her, you got to think of the future. You're getting older. And like my father did to me, and I'm fortunate to get into a trade and make good of my life. I was running down that bad road like everybody else. Everybody does bad things, but you try to make good of it. And I did stupid things in my life, and then I had to make a decision. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do the rest of my life? And this is what I got today. I got a beautiful home, a beautiful family. I go where I want. I do whatever I want. I can spend whatever I want. And it's not all about Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels is a good hobby, yeah. And don't, like Nas says, don't let the hobby control you. You control your hobby. And don't go what other people do. Other people, you see on YouTube, they go out and buy stuff, do this, do that, have this. They can do that. They spent their time. They're not young guys in their 30s, 20s, or early 40s. These gentlemen are 60 years old. Some of these guys are up there in age, and they already did that, so they can afford to load up their room with cars. You know what I mean? And these other people that are in their 40s, they can do the same thing because they got good jobs and they bring good money home, and they're not taken away from their family. And like I said, you got to go with your budget. Whatever your budget is, that's what you collect. And don't go overboard. You know what I mean? It's because you always can find these cars. These cars ain't rare. I don't care what anybody tells you. These super treasure hunts, these chases, they're not rare. You can always get them. You might have to pay a little more of a premium price, but they're out there, believe me when I tell you. And what we got is not rare. Rare, we can't afford. We can't have. unless you want to close out your bank account. You know, guys like Larry Wood, Mike Zarnock, other people have rare stuff. That's rare stuff. You know, all those Bruce Pascal, that's rare. That's rare blueprints from Mattel from the 68 or 70s. Prototype cars. That's rare. Those are in the thousands and thousands of dollars that, you know, we can some of us can afford, but we're not going to go spend thousands and thousands of dollars on these cars because it's not realistic, you know. So you got to keep the faith, and collecting makes you happy. You collect, and don't collect what everybody else is collecting. Collect what you like, and that's the name of the game. It's a hobby. It's not an obsession. A lot of these guys, I want, I need to get again. It's a hobby. Keep it that way. All these scalpers and everybody else, you know, Eddie, you're talking about scalpers. You know, fuck the scalpers. The fucking scalpers ruin the hobby. I don't care what they do. They're not making no money. You got to have hundreds of thousands of dollars to make money in this business. You know, you got to have a business. You know, you got to have a business, and you're rotating money, revolving credit. That's all it is, revolving credit. You're taking money from the revolving credit, paying your salary, paying your bills, your rent, your lights, your heat, and everything else. So where's it end? When do you cash out? You know what I'm saying? When do you cash out? Yeah, I collected since the late 60s, early 70s. I stopped for a while. I cashed out. I gave a lot of stuff to my nephews. They cashed in. You know, I sold some stuff. I made some pretty good money. You know what I mean? But what did it get me? I put my pants on the same way you guys do. I still, you know, I still dress in shorts. You know, I still do the same thing everybody else does. You know, so don't let it fool you. This hobby ain't going to make you rich. You know, even when you go to, you know, conventions and so all the tables are full of cars, full of this, full of that. And they sell here, they sell there, they pack up all the rest of their shit and bring it home. Then they take it out, they sell it on eBay, they sell it there, but where does it get them? They only go and buy more shit, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So it makes them happy. It's like I said, revolving credit, revolving cash. Cash goes round and round and round. Where's it stops? Nobody knows. But keep the faith. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Keep your hobby under control. Don't let it control you. And enjoy life. Go on trips. Go on vacations. Take your wife away. Take your girlfriends away. Take your kids on trips. Go enjoy the outdoors. Go fishing. Go hunting. Go shooting. It's not all about being behind a desk. You know, I spent my time behind the desk. You know what I mean? It's you know, after a while, you get hot wheel burnout. 95% of you know what hot wheel burnout is. And some people say to me, Eddie, why don't you make videos showing this? Do it? You know, I don't edit my videos. Editing takes time. Takes a lot of time. Takes a lot of away time from my family. You know, and I praise those guys that edit because it takes a lot of work. And I'm retired, but I don't have time to edit. I don't, you know, everybody in the world's doing it. You know, I don't have to do what everybody else does. You know what I mean? There's a lot of Hot Wheel videos out there that I can watch. I can, you know, peg hunt and all this stuff. You know, I let those guys do it. Let them have their fun. That's what they like. Let them do it. You know, I'm not going to be someone else to make another peg hunting video. Yeah, I don't hunt that much. I hunt once in a while. I have people bring me cars. And that's about it, you know. So, like I said, stay happy. Enjoy your family. Go out in the outdoors and go do some stuff. Stop sticking around playing with Hot Wheel cars. That's my advice to the world out there and these young kids. Get off the cell phone. Get off the bench, Hot Wheel bench, you know, and go enjoy your family. And do the right thing. Go to school, get an education, get a trade, make some money, and you can buy whatever you want. I'll catch you on the next one. This is Eddie from Simple Customs, giving you a little advice. You don't have to take it. You can take it. Whatever you want to do. Peace.